Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jacob and this is my son
Clayton.
And we are just about to pull into the state park. Yeah, we left pretty late from the house this afternoon, so we'll be kind of setting up in the dark. Alright guys, so we made it to our spot. This place is really crowded, so it might be a little bit harder to do some videos out here without disturbing everybody. But here's a little bit of a tour of what the campsite looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and get everything unpacked. We've got a lot of stuff in here this evening. Just trying to get organized. I added that new bed. I'll show you guys, and we'll kind of go from there. But just hang out, and we're gonna get everything unloaded. Yeah, we brought 2 big containers of firewood this time. I've already got it chopped up at the house, so we've got some firewood. We're going to be here 2 days like I was telling you guys in the video. Alright guys, so we are somewhat set up now. It is getting pretty dark out here already, as you can tell. But man, this place is packed. So I think it's going to be a little bit harder to do videos, especially with people 25 feet from us. But we'll do the best we can. If for some reason this doesn't end up working out, we might pack up and head to another little state park. So this is the soup we got. It's called Campbell's Chunky Steak and Potato. So that's what we're going to cook up tonight. Alright, so here's the finished product. I put the cornbread biscuits in there, and it's the beef and potato stew. Overcooked the biscuit just a smidge, but it'll work out. Tastes pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Just need to get a little cooler.
We couldn't stay at that place we were just at. You know, we drove an hour to get there. We got set up, got the fire made. We got the Campbell's beef and potato soup cooked, the cornbread biscuits cooked, and we're just trying to sit around and enjoy it. It just got super loud. Oh, there's some deer. So we decided to pack up. We just drove an hour and we're going back to our trusty spot where we went to 2 videos ago when it was 24 degrees. So we decided to go back to that place. So we're gonna go get in there. We checked in for tomorrow afternoon, but we've got to go do a walk-in since it's too late to check in online. Alright, so we're going to get permit done here. Alright, so I got that filled out. I just need to come pay in the morning, since it was so late. I don't think this place had they didn't have a self-pay like Lake Tawakoni did. Alright, so we're gonna get to our spot and then we will see you guys then. can get the step stool out.
You're so lucky. This is like the best spot in the park. Especially when when you're ready, can you help me get this cleaner out first?
We'll be alright, we'll get it knocked out. Well, good morning, everybody. We kind of had a long night, as you kind of saw leading up to this, but we did make it to our other campsite. But unfortunately, the weather has it raining the whole day today and tomorrow 100%. So we're going to be very limited, but unfortunately we do have to make a run to the house. We just had an incident last night, so we need to go make a run to the house and do a couple of things real quick and then get back out here and get kind of set back up again. So we've got to get up to the ranger station to pay for our spot since we got in here so late last night. But it is a pretty view. Let me show you what it looks like out here. You can see the lake. It's pretty foggy out there this morning, but it's a pretty campsite. We're gonna head up to the ranger station now and pay for our stay last night. I'm gonna go by the house and get a couple of things and unload some stuff since we had a little incident last night. So and then we'll be back with you guys after that. Made it back. We're going to get set up. We've got the canopy because it's still kind of sprinkling rain out. So we're going to go ahead and get set up. Clayton's he's down there looking at the fishing area at the edge of the lake. There's a nice little spot down there. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit once we get set up again. So got these weights that go on the canopy legs just in case we get some wind or something. They'll be secured for us. That's the last thing we need, is for that to be flying off in the middle of the night or something. I think there's supposed to be some steady storms coming in throughout the day off and on, so better be safe than sorry. You gonna go cast a line?
Sure.
Alright. I'll get you a lure or something on there. an interesting trip, I should say. Clayton and I were talking about it, and we just have had one issue after the other on this trip, and but we're hoping to make it better for the rest of the deal. It's just crazy how so many times you can have so many obstacles when you're trying to get out and do some camping. So we just didn't really like that other place and came here and got all set up, but it started raining, and it's just been kind of crazy. Seems like every time we go out this time of year, it's been raining on the weekends. Pretty nice during the week and raining on the weekends, but we'll definitely make some memories off of this. So yeah, we're just gonna sit back and enjoy the rain. It's all we can do, but we didn't want to give up. So Clayton's down there throwing a few in, so I'll go down there in a minute and show you guys what it looks like. See, I'm gonna crack me up one of these Zionses that I've been telling you guys about. It's like an energy drink, 0 sugar. Mango guava is the flavor I like. Also like frostberry and fruit punch are my 3 favorite ones. But yeah, they're really good. It's got about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, and it's good flavor. So I'm just gonna sit back and drink some of this and relax and watch Clayton down there. I know he's enjoying himself, which is the main reason why we're doing this. See anything? No animals or anything down there? No bites on fish? Is it pretty muddy? Thank goodness you got your mud boots, huh? You gonna try something else, or are you getting rained on pretty good? Maybe you go through there and drag your feet through that, through the rocks right here. When we went back home to get a few things, we didn't have time to make breakfast this morning. Just kind of a few crazy things going on. So we cooked back at the house and kind of got everything situated, and now we're back just hanging out. All right, guys, so I'm going to try to give you just a little tour of the campsite that we're in. You can kind of see the surroundings of everything. Nice size spot. Like I was telling you guys earlier, we were able to camp here in our 36-foot, 37-foot travel trailer before, but you have to literally come all the way and back pretty much the tires pretty close to this tire stop curb here, and then whenever you park up there you have to kind of park your truck at an angle, that way you can fit up here, but it will fit. So but yeah, so you've got a picnic table, fire pit with a grill, and then a little area to hang your trash up. And so you can see Clayton, he's digging over there. But we'll walk down here and I'll see if I can show you the view we've got. It is pretty muddy. It rained pretty much all evening once we got set up here, and then all night into the morning, and then it slowed down just a little bit on the way home, but it was still steady sprinkling the whole time. So here's a view. Got some fishing line hanging up right here. Looks like somebody got their line hooked up on there and still hanging there. Wonder how long that's been there. But anyways, looks like that water is not too deep right here. Maybe just a foot or two, and then of course it gets deeper when you go out there, but very pretty view out here. There's our camping spot. So you've got all this to yourself down here, which is very nice. The spot that we went to yesterday, and I was about 25 feet away from your neighbor, plus there was, I think they only had about 12 or 15 spots total where we were at, and everything was like in a big horseshoe, so everybody was right there. So people kind of coming in to camp, which I get it, you know, it's cool. We're a late arrival sometimes with our travel trailer, and we're making noises and stuff like that, but for what we're trying to do on here on the channel, you know, show you some scenic places and have some quiet time with my son and I, you know, it was hard to do that. Plus, you know, I'm still new to the YouTube thing, and I'm a little bit nervous when it comes to having a bunch of people around when I'm trying to shoot video. So maybe I'll get over that eventually, but just kind of one of those things that we're trying to get used to. But this is a go-to place where we're at. I mean, you could see the next place closest to us is directly across. There's a little covered eating area with a table, and then next to us right there is some parking, and then another site down over there, and then next to us right now, I mean, you probably got 50 to 100 feet till the road right here, and then the next campsite. So you've got all this wooden brush area that helps kind of dampen the noise some, even if it is busy. But we've stayed here during the busy part of summer, and you know, it's nice. You do hear some stuff, but you've also got your privacy as well, so it's easier making videos and stuff like this. And the chips good?
Mm-hmm.
Here maybe in a few minutes I'll start making some turkey and cheese grilled sandwiches. What do you think? Good?
Yeah.
And then for dinner we'll make cheeseburgers, and I got bacon, so we can make bacon cheeseburgers. Do double cheeseburgers with bacon. Sound good to you?
Yeah.
I like those crunchy chips, don't you? Totally different spot here, isn't it? You got a lot more privacy.
Yeah.
You got this whole area just for us. If you want a drink, they're in that cooler right there. Look at the duck flying off.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a drink. This is nice. I love this. I love these. All right, guys, so I wanted to give you a little bit better view of the bed I built. I gave my son my old foam padding that I had on my other bed, and then I got me this new one like I was saying earlier. It's a 6-inch 24-inch by 72, which that's basically what this bed is as well, but it actually sits up there pretty high, so I actually have a little bit less room with this thick mattress. It does feel good, it's comfortable, but I went ahead and ordered the 4-inch one, so I'm going to kind of compare it and see what I like. But it does get me pretty close up to the ceiling when I'm laying up there. But so what I did is I did 1x4s at the top. I did 1x4 bracing. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them across this way,
and toasted bread.
With toasted bread with butter, and kind of like a grilled cheese but with turkey. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. I'm going to get all my stuff out, and we're going to get to cooking. All right, guys. So we are going to cook the turkey and cheese sandwiches on the stove here. Should be getting a nice little buttery crisp bread on it, so that ought to be good. And then as long as Clayton doesn't eat all of our chips, then we'll have some chips to go with it. Get everything set up here. So sure, I'm glad we've got this canopy, otherwise we would not get to be outside right now. It is pouring down really good. I'm sure you could hear it. So glad we have this canopy. We use it a lot in the summertime when we've got soccer tournaments or games outside when it's 100 degrees. Keeps us nice and cool. Well, cooler for Texas time. Everybody knows that Texas is known for its crazy temperatures in the summertime, so keeps that sun off your neck and your back and your body. So anyways, glad we have it. So we're going to go ahead and get everything ready. Let's see here. Just got some oven roasted turkey breast, some slices of bread, and 2 pieces of cheese left, so we can use that for our burgers tonight. So anyways, we're gonna get to cooking. Hopefully you guys had a good week. I had a good week. I think Clayton had a pretty good week as well. Did you, bud? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's always nice to make it to the weekend. Got some butter here.
Can I help?
Oh, you're good, bud. Thank you. Good thing though is not supposed to be any thunderstorms or anything, just some heavy rain. So definitely glad about that. I do need to bring my leveling blocks next time, where I feel like the whole truck's kind of shifted this way a little bit. So maybe next time I'll bring my leveling blocks and put them on this right side of my truck, because when we're in my camper we usually have the leveling blocks, and if it's uneven we just back the truck or back the trailer up over the leveling blocks to get it level. So anyways, I want to burn the bread. Don't have that much bread. Only enough for sandwiches and some for breakfast in the morning to cook with some bacon.
Yeah, what is breakfast for tomorrow?
So tomorrow we're just gonna cook some bacon and do some toast. So if I can get this turkey open. You want a lot of turkey, bud? You hungry?
Maybe like, yeah, maybe 2 of those. 2 or 3.
You can see the pan's kind of sliding over now. So you can tell the truck's a little uneven.
You already did that side?
Yeah.
Is that mine?
Yeah. You want it to be yours?
No, that could be yours.
Why?
Yours.
Why?
I want you to eat.
Well, I'm not going to eat first because I'm still got to be cooking.
I know. Can I feel that top? Is it like... I'll take that one then, yeah. Just asking, can you maybe get this a little bit more crispy the side?
Well, I mean,
If you can. Or maybe you could, yeah.
I'll just flip it again.
Yeah.
Golden brown. Nothing like turkey and cheese sandwiches like grilled cheese with that butter topping on it.
This is quick. I'll get yours and make it. Okay.
I need to get butter first, but
I'm just gonna set the same, like, get the sandwich ready.
okay.
How many pieces of turkey?
Hey, hold on. Is that good now?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. How many pieces of turkey?
Do you want me to cut it in half?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Oh, look at that. That looks good.
Make sure that is cooked good on the middle.
Maybe, can you do that to the side, maybe?
Probably not.
Oh.
I don't want all your food to dump out on you. Well, before you put that on there, hold on one sec. Do like two or three more people. Thank you. Will you put that on the trash? That'll leave us with only 2 pieces of toast for breakfast, but we'll have that, some bacon. We're never really that hungry in the morning anyways, are we? Kind of light breakfast people. Maybe when we're on vacation we enjoy breakfast. I'll usually cook breakfast every morning whenever we're camping in our travel trailer. You want yours?
Here, can I try
Here's
it?
the old finished product. That'll be nice and crunchy.
Yeah.
Is it hot or is it okay?
Yeah, that's room temperature. I'll get a little bit hotter than that.
Good? Here, show them your face you just made. Right there. As long as the kids are happy, you're always happy. Is it good? You got some chips. You can pour some chips on there if you want.
I'm gonna wait until you
Okay. It shouldn't be much longer. Just gotta get that butter all in there and flip it over. Thanks for helping. Thanks for helping.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that one. We got it nice and crunchy.
I think that these are the ones, but these are better than like the ones on the thing, like that red thing.
Oh, the little griddle thing that we have?
Yeah, I mean, it's still good. Those are really good too. The
Well, that's
other
because we
ones.
cook these with butter on it. Those other ones usually don't have butter. We just put the butter on the bread.
Yeah, they're probably still the same.
Is it good?
Mhm.
We got to say the prayer when we get done. Oh, look at that thing. It's sliding. I didn't even think to bring the leveling blocks this time.
Yeah, the truck slanted right a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely could use those leveling blocks to put on this other side.
Whoa.
And then there's the finished product for mine. So now we're going to eat.
My birthday's coming up in like a week on Sunday, I think, next Sunday. And
Clayton and I are going for a little walk around the campsite just to kind of see what it looks like. So it's not too many people here. It's not too many people here right now. I'd say maybe 5 or so, and most of them are probably hosts of the campsite. So
maybe we shouldn't stay in that one next. That one looks good.
oh yeah, this is a good one too.
It has no trees, barely.
Has no trees.
So that's looks way better too.
Looks like the slab's a little bit more level,
Yeah.
but it does have a lot of sand there.
Yeah.
So, but it's a straight shot to the water.
Yeah.
You want to go to? Well, I don't.
When we come back.
Yeah, well maybe since you got to get to the little boys' room. So,
Or this one. This one's kind of good.
well, yeah, but then you have to park in a little cutout. What?
So the RV's called Daystar.
Yeah. You got the heater going.
It must really be cold.
What?
It must really be cold.
Maybe.
It probably just moves.
We got a lot of spots out here.
So what spot are we at right now?
12.
33.
Oh, we're at 33 now, yeah.
Look only just right up here. $2,000 for literally. I mean, that makes sense.
If it rains, starts pouring on us, we'll just get underneath one of these covers.
Yeah.
They do have some spots up here that certain campsites actually have covered picnic areas. So that's kind of nice. If it's going to be raining, you could always book one of those sites with a cover on it and then kind of be out of the rain without having to bring a canopy cover or something like that, especially if you're tent camping or truck bed camping or anything like that.
It should be right up here, like a little bit past this curve. Is this like a mile walk almost?
I don't know, but it's uphill.
Yeah, so probably a mile. We walked a lot already. I still feel good. It's kind of because I like.
Yeah, you run all the time for soccer.
Yeah. Like you got kind of like better shoes to walk in.
That's one thing about these sites out here. There's a lot of sites that have a lot of sand at the back because there is a lot of shade out here, and then so there's not many sites out here that have a lot of grass. So it does get kind of like a muddy clay when it rains. So unless you can find one of the sites that has grass.
Oh, here it is.
So like here's a little pad here that's got the rock around it, and that's got a decent amount of grass. So just certain ones, I think the ones that are less shaded have a better chance of growing grass. At least that's how it usually works. So we're going up to the, like I said, the little boys' room up here, and that's it right there where that red truck's parked at. All right, so this is up at the restrooms right now. This is just a map of the Bright Star camping area. So it's kind of nice how they have all this stuff labeled out here. We got lots of trails, intermediate,
Wait, they got
challenge
another
area, novice area. Lots of different trails up here, and it just kind of tells you about all the little spots. So it's actually a pretty nice bathroom. Unfortunately, it's no smoking or pets in there, and we were just going in there and somebody was smoking, so it smells like cigarette smoke pretty bad. So it's unfortunate when people don't follow the rules, especially when you got a kid in there trying to use the bathroom. But anyways, it's a nice little place. So especially if you're tent camping or truck bed camping, you've got a nice 2 nice shower stalls and a couple of restrooms in there, so it's nice. But it's pouring down rain right now, so we're gonna hang out under the cover for a little bit. So these are the little covered camping areas or picnic tables that I was telling you guys about. We've got these at some of the select sites. I don't know if that means they're more of a premium site or what, but it's pouring down pretty good, and it's actually getting a little bit colder out. I'd say it's probably in the low 50s right now. So just so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, this site right here, it's like a pull through, and then you've got your fire pit, and then you actually have a path that goes to that side over there, and then you have a path that goes to that side. So if you were going to stay with, you know, some family or something like that, and you did like a group little getaway, that'd be pretty neat for everybody to be able to come together. But they have a lot of these sites out here that have like a little trail in between them, so you can walk. See, like this one's got a little trail that goes back into there to go up to that farthest trail up there, so, or to go to the campsite over there. So it's pretty neat. Like I said, this is one of our favorite campsites to come to. I just like to try to mix it up, and unfortunately mixing it up this time didn't work out great. So we'll keep showing you around. It's a nice campsite. All right, so here's like an example of a trail right here. I think, is it open?
Yeah.
No, that's not the same trail, Clayton. There's, yeah, so see, so you've got the campsite here, and then the picnic table and the fire pit, and then you've got like a little trail. It looks like somebody painted the rock.
Oh, gold.
So you've got like a little trail in between the campsite, so that's kind of cool. It's not through all of them, but that's pretty neat to, like I said, if you've got some people that you're kind of camping with. Looks like there might even be a trail down there, but it's pretty muddy. So anyways, there's the truck way down there. Clayton's just running around playing in the mud with his mud boots. Nothing better than that. Yeah, here's another one. The wind's picking up. Yeah, so see, this is like a little trail. Might be an animal that lives down there. There's a little hole right there.
This is the trail that I like.
So as you can see, nice little trails. Clayton's wandering off over there. Yeah, I see it. So anyways, yeah, there's our truck and tent area. So just a little tour of the place. So we're gonna get dried up and we'll see you in a bit. Well guys, I spoke too soon on the rain and the leak. So come to find out, I don't think it was necessarily leaking from the seal kit. I think it was leaking from the actual windows on the camper shell, because I started getting in there here, and come to find out, it started dripping there again when we started getting some heavy rain. And then I started looking around, and I noticed that in a couple of the corners it was dripping from the windows, and I even put my hand up here and felt that it was it was really wet right underneath this window. So come to find out, it looks like it was coming from that. I couldn't imagine that seal, or not having a seal kit on there, wouldn't have caused some of that, but it was dripping the exact same amount as before, even without the seal kit on there. So that's pretty crazy. So the seal kit, obviously, I guess it's doing its job. But so what I did is, luckily I have some tools with me. I went around the window seal with a 1/4-inch ratchet, and then a Phillips head, or a flathead, I'm sorry. And I went around tightening everything, and I noticed that on a couple of the areas where I had put those the curtain rod holders, that maybe I didn't tighten those enough, and there was actually water dripping off of those screws that I had the curtain rod holders on. So I re-tightened all those and kind of went around the whole window and tightened all those, on the 2 side windows and the front windows. And then sure enough, it seemed like it stopped the drip. So it was dripping on this corner, that corner up there, and then it was not dripping on the corner, but it was dripping right there. And I felt the lining of the camper shell, and it was soaking wet. I retightened all those, and didn't look like it was leaking anymore. So I'll have to just wait and see how it goes. It was still raining pretty heavy when I fixed it. I think when I get home, I'm going to use my air compressor, and I'm going to blow out all these little weep holes in the windows. Looks like there's 4 of them on the bottom of each of these windows on both sides. I'm going to try to get the air compressor to that and blow those out. Maybe get like a piece of wire and run through there to make sure those are clean and that they're draining properly. So, as I told you, I hope that it seemed like everything was going good, and fingers crossed. And that's when I noticed there was an issue. So, maybe I fixed it by tightening those. So just a lesson for you guys: if you've got a camper shell, if you do see any leaks, check the screws around your window seal that's holding your windows together, and then check your weep holes on the sides too. So just wanted to give you my 2 cents on that. Well guys, it looks like the rain might be held off for a little bit. I'm going to get out there and try to get a fire going. I was able to keep all the wood dry, so I think I'm going to try to get a fire going and hope that the rain doesn't come back. We'll see. I know that ground's wet. Super saturated. We'll see how it goes. I try to use 2 fire starters. Got all this wood, might as well go ahead and use it. Fan that fire a little bit and get it going. We're going to cook up some dinner tonight. We were going to do cheeseburgers with bacon. So we got this, I think it's 90-10 hamburger meat. We got it seasoned with the Holy Gospel Meat Church rub. And then, so we're going to go ahead and get to cooking. You hungry?
Yeah.
You like bacon?
Yeah, on the burgers.
Yeah, he loves bacon on the burgers.
Can I do the other one?
No, we don't need to do the other one.
I'll hold it if it I'll move back if it moves.
Just start sliding. So it's been a pretty good day. It has rained and rained and rained and rained and then rained. So thankful that we have this canopy. Hopefully I got those leaks fixed. I'm going to do those things like I was telling you guys about earlier. So maybe it won't happen again. It was very frustrating to have a wet bed again, and but it's currently 52 outside and 58 inside. We've had this cracked open. We've got that little heater going that we've used before. We've got to finish getting up everything cooked. We did end up having a fire, so that was nice. So we're gonna get all this cooked up, and then we'll probably just sit back and enjoy the burgers, and then try to get everything cooked up, or cleaned up, I should say.
In a minute, do you want to kind of flatten them down?
They will.
Yeah. Oh, they will? Oh.
We got the burgers cooked, and then
I already took a bite out of mine. That was pretty good.
Clayton already took a bite out of his, and we're getting the bacon cooked right now, so hopefully he can wait before he eats his burger. You're gonna have to let it cool off. Look what you're doing. And that is the finished product. Now we're going to sit back and enjoy. Well, after we took our first bite, we're going to have to say it's about a 9.5 out of 10. It's got a great flavor, that meat church seasoning with the bacon and the cheese. That's good. Now it's time for the dishes. All right, guys. We are
Going to bed.
We are settled in for the night. Everything's all packed up. It is supposed to start raining really, really hard around 6 o'clock in the morning. Some severe thunderstorms. So we went ahead and packed everything up tonight after we got done cooking and washing the dishes. So now we're just going to watch some YouTube videos and just relax. And so we'll see you guys in the morning. We hope you all have a good night. Well, good morning, everybody. It is early in the morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning, and we decided to go ahead and get up early. We're supposed to have some severe thunderstorms coming in around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So make some coffee real quick and then get on the road and try to get home before the weather gets here. Kind of skeptical on the water leaking and stuff too as well. I think I might end up having to take the windows out and resealing those. And bless you. And so we'll have to check it out when it's not raining, but we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna get this coffee made up and then kind of get the rest of the few things put in the truck and hit the road. I've got this GSI Outdoors Java press, so it's the first time using it, so we'll see how that is. Seen a lot of people use it before, so we'll see. So I guess that's hot, huh? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's pretty hot. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Do you press it down?
Yeah, you just set that on there for right now.
Oh.
And then let it sit for a minute. And then press it down and then you screw the lid on. And you don't have to mess with the coffee grinds or anything because it stays is a filter inside this piece right here. So you leave it, let it sit up there for 3 or 4 minutes and then be ready to go. See, this has definitely been a trying experience, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The first place was terrible, and then we got here and then having a good time, and then we noticed all the water leaks again and just rained and rained and rained. But we made it through it. Huh?
Yeah.
We're stronger because of it. So we're continuing to learn, and as long as we get along with each other and have a good time, even if we get one good memory, then that's what it's all about. And you just screw the lid on.
Can I smell it?
What?
What kind is that?
Just Folgers medium roast.
Oh.
And then that's it. So, alright guys, we're going to get everything loaded up and we'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, we made it into the truck. It's just about 10 minutes till 5. Just letting it run for a second. It's about 50 degrees and misty out. Like I said, there should be some storms kind of coming in within the hour and a half. So we're going to try to get on home. But like I said just a minute ago, we learned a lot this time. We did make some some memories, and we know some things some places to go and some places not to go to now. So, but until next time, always remember, go out and make some memories. We appreciate you guys following along. Please like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.